In this problem, we're adding two-digit numbers, and this time it's going to require us to regroup the 10 or carry the 1 more than one time. So I want to show you how that works. As with adding any set of numbers, we want to line them up by place value. So I've got the ones column lined up and the tens column lined up. So we're ready to go. I put a hundreds column in here because this is going to end up being more than 100. 65 is more than 50, 58 is more than 50. So the answer here is going to be more than 100. So I'm ready for that with the hundreds place there. So I've lined up the place value columns, and now I'm going to start adding the columns starting with the ones. So 5 plus 8. So the way that I think of that, 5, and then let's see, it would take 5 more to get to 10, and 8 would be 5 plus 3 then. So that's actually going to end up being 13. And when we write in the ones place, we can only write the ones digit there. So the 3 goes down there, and this 1, which is really a 10, goes here in the tens column. So we've carried that 1 or regrouped that 10, however you want to talk about that. Okay, now the ones column is done. We can move on to the tens column. So here I've got 1 plus 6 plus 5. So 1 plus, well, 6 I'm going to write as 5 plus 1 and then plus the 5. That may be complicating it, but that gives me a 10 and 2 more, so that gives me 12. 1 plus 6 plus 5 is 12. And again, I can only write this digit here in this column, and then I've got this 1 to carry, but it doesn't look like there's any place to carry it to, right? There's nothing over here. That's okay. You can still stick it there in the next column over. So really, I've done just the same thing that I did in the ones column. I did that also in the tens column. That same procedure works. And then when we go to add up the hundreds column, all that's here is this 1, so I don't have to add anything to it, and it's just a 1 here. So 65 plus 58 is 123. So that's a little bit of work with adding some two-digit numbers that end up being greater than 100.